Substitution at the start of the second half. As Marouane Fellaini comes on for Aaron Himwood, who played against Newcastle. So you can probably understand that a bit of fatigue is probably settling in. So William Hall has chose to save him. He'll no doubt play against Liverpool in any case. So it won't be long before we see him back on the pitch. John Schweinsteiger. Plays to Wilson. Wilson played wonderfully well against Club Brugge. Got 2 goals in that 5-2 thriller. Well played. Schweinsteiger. And it's going to be offside against Wilson, I think. Though, to be fair, it was played to him, but he never got there. So what's the reason for the stoppages? I don't know. It's a strange one. And here we go. Tackle from Fellaini. And Rose. Gillingham 0, Leeds United 1. Rose with the cross. All the way to Adrian. Fellaini, you would have thought would reach that. Yednev is tackled by Valencia, of all people. Here is Valencia. Lanzini. Antonio Lanzini's been a hassle. United all evening. Here, a great interception. Now, Wilson to his right. He's got a gap on his left. Andreas Pereira has got to score. He puts it wide. Oh, the youngster just so inches away from scoring. He's found the gap on the left. Oh, it just skims wide for him. It's unlucky. And the youngster almost putting his name on the score sheet. Now, Demian Payet is actually coming on for Manuel Lanzini. So, West Ham lose their most valued threat in this game. So, it'll be interesting to see how they respond to that. Be just a tactical change from the West Ham manager. Great running at a tackle by Andreas Pereira. And another one. Pereira's going to cross it. It's going straight into the arms of Adrian again. The more matters goals rubbing off everybody, and they all want to try. And yeah, that's a great header. And here's Wilson. Wilson now to look to edge his 2 goals that he scored in the Champions League. Good save by Adrian. And he's starting to come into the game. Adrian is keeping his team in it. There's Valencia. Schweinsteiger. Pass from Schweinsteiger. Don't see that very often. Here's Jenkinson. Fellaini. It's a foul on Lingard, and the referee agrees. Yednev is also only 19, brought from Bayer Leverkusen. And Lingard has been really the unsung, overlooked hero for Manchester United in recent years. Despite his fantastic play in pre-seasons, he's always overlooked. Here's Jenkinson. Here's Noble. Hayed. Valencia. Middlesbrough have conceded against Everton. Lukaku makes it 2-1 into Everton. That's not the most concerning save by Johnston. Here's Jenkinson in, and that's a good save by Johnston. A great second save. Funding header by Valencia. What a save by the young goalkeeper. It's Johnston proving why he should probably be in the side in the future. Of course, he'll have a pretty long wait with the likes of David De Gea and Romero in your team. David De Gea in particular. He may not be there. We don't know. There's no confirmation of a signing from Real Madrid. They've put bids in, but Manchester United will continuously reject them. They're only in the region of 15 to 20 million pounds, which United say is ludicrous, and I don't blame them. Here is definitely worth more than that. And it's testing United's patience, to say the least. It's like, come on, you're Real Madrid, and you can only offer that much. A goalkeeper with such growing stature. If Sam Johnston here may make a case for a young goalkeeper of the year with that good save. It's just unfortunate, but Manchester United have kept no clean sheet in any of their games so far. There's almost some confusion as to who was getting that ball, and yet he took matters into his own hands, pretty much. Wilson is being pursued by Wilson, and Wilson's done fantastically well. And he just couldn't gather himself. Unfortunate, really, because Wilson did really well there. Wilson I've been really impressed with in the last couple of games. I think Wilson gets a little overlooked too. Of course, his age doesn't help. 19-20. Here's Andreas Pereira again. Into some space. Andreas Pereira steals the headlines here. He scores and he makes up for the one he missed earlier. And West Ham have taken Andreas Pereira and just not dealt with him. He's going to score those in sleep. Andreas Pereira, West Ham surely defending, to be honest. Pereira slots it in the corner. Andrea, no chance. The youngster has made his mark on his competitive debut for the club as well. It's been a long time coming. And Andreas Pereira scores his first goal on his first game and makes United 2-1 up in the score terms against West Ham United. And United just need to hold on for another 20 minutes or so. And we'll be through to the next stage of the Capital One Cup. Round 3, I believe this is. Here's Danny Rose. And Rose looking to play in somebody, but nobody was there. And Adrian collides with his own defender. His own defender felt that, by the way. That's a great header by Yetnev. Unfortunately, his teammates weren't there to get it. Leighton Orient have pulled one back against Port Vale. Leighton Orient 1, Port Vale 2. Here's Collins. And here's Cresswell. Here's Antonio. Jenkinson. I believe he's still on loan from Arsenal. I don't know whether it was a permanent deal or not. Antonio tackled by Rose. Lingard loses it in a very dangerous position here. Valencia has sidestepped his defender. That's a great save by Sam Johnston. What a save. And United's defence was split open and Sam Johnston made a terrific save. Fantastic stuff from Sam Johnston. He's really come into this game now, hasn't he? And another thunderous shot at the bar. And more shots rebounding off the woodwork. It's not just Manchester United then. The referee stops play for a United free kick that I don't think needed to be given, because I think Schweinsteiger or Wilson was coming up for that. Alexander Song comes on for Coyote. Song on loan from Barcelona. Former Arsenal player, ironically enough. He used to join what could have been his teammate, although it won't be, because Jenkinson joined Arsenal a couple of seasons ago, and Song was already at Barcelona or West Ham at the time. Here's Lingard. That's a great move by Jesse Lingard. The youngsters really showing a spring in their step here. Jesse Lingard, look at the space. Another cross, and Adrian grabs hold of it. Crossing's not been there today. Andreas Pereira certainly has been there. Oh! Not a bad try, you know. The kid is looking the part, and Andreas Pereira. It's a corner, I think. And Andy Carroll is also going to come on for NN Valencia. Manchester United corner. Nasa takes it. This is out to Schweinsteiger's hit the post. Bastian Schweinsteiger, how unlucky can you be? Here he is again, and he's put wide. Bastian Schweinsteiger, the captain, now that Aaron Hillwood's gone off. It was Aaron Hillwood who assumed the unbanned in the first place. Bastian Schweinsteiger, such a valiant leader. And I think if Wayne Rooney wasn't club captain right now, I would give it to Schweinsteiger. Perfect candidate for it should Rooney not play. And yet, Carroll picked out by someone, but Carroll seemed a bit wide. And then Valencia, 2 shots on target, and this was this one that hit the post, hit the bar actually. Johnston probably beat him had it been on target. Tompkins. So after Tompkins, Collins. It's Tompkins again. So Jenkinson, a shot by Carroll off the bar, and put away. Manchester United eventually, and the woodwork is now denying West Ham. Manchester United know about that all too well. Handball by Andy Carroll apparently, or offside rather. And there with the free kick. And there's been a lot of games recently. Obviously with Jones and Rojo still on the injury list. Rojo more in fitness terms than anything else. And a good save by Johnston there. It's a fitting shot. And then he gives it to Alex Song quite literally. Carroll, good block by McNair. Look back in, Noble. Danny Rose punts it clear. And there'll be last 4 minutes here for United. We could still draw and we could have a replay at the bowling ground here. Jenkinson. It's it in. It's not a bad looking cross. It's a great goal from a great cross from Jenkinson, and Mark Noble scores. And West Ham have equalised. Well, it's not really Manchester United's own fault here. They do actually cover the cross really well, but he crosses early. And I guess that's Paddy McNair right there, and he's just maybe an inch too short. Unfortunately, great header from Noble. Johnston's getting nowhere near it. It's 2-all. Manchester United really don't need a replay, do they? They don't do replays that often. They'll probably take it at this point. Oh, they're losing to MK1's receiving last season. They'll certainly take it. Jenkins, a good tackle. And Lingard can't keep up with him, although he has now. 3 minutes to added time. Manchester United in a spot of bother here. We kick to West Ham for some reason. I really can't make out what the referees are really deciding at this point. We kick to Jenkinson in any case. He has so much space here. And closed down by Danny Rose really well actually. Danny Rose deserves credit. It's a great work ethic there from Danny Rose. And Piero, he's going to play in James Wilson. James Wilson scores! It's over! James Wilson has done it again. 3-2. Manchester United just don't give up. James Wilson, Andreas Pereira with the best pass of the night, splits through for James Wilson, and he slotted past the goalkeeper. And this kid might not be so overlooked anymore. James Wilson slots it and beats the goalkeeper, and Manchester United, you never count them out until the final whistle. And there's proof of why, even when it's a bunch of kids out on the field. You know, it's Bubsy Babe-esque what's going on here. And it looks like Louis van Gaal's youngsters are taking the fight to West Ham. That's a great move by Wilson. It's unfortunately he just lost the ball, but Wilson gets it back. And here's Bastian Schweinsteiger. Right again. And that is the end of the game. Manchester United have come from behind in Fergie time again. And they win. And James Wilson and Andreas Pereira steal the show. Two youngsters that have stole the show tonight with brilliant goals. One that's the most bizarre of goals in the first half. West Ham put up a fight, but once again, Manchester United have taken the win at the death. It's so common, and even Louis van Gaal is now getting in on the act. Valiant effort by West Ham, but the kids of Louis van Gaal have won this match, and the Capital One Cup nightmare from last season is just about forgotten, although it was a bit scary. Manchester United 3, West Ham 2. And what a belter from Matter that is. Let's have a look at who else progresses with Manchester United to the next round of the Capital One Cup. They'll be joined by Arsenal, who took a 2-1 win at Bournemouth. Blackburn Rovers beat Peterborough by the same scoreline. The game between Bristol City and Bradford City went to penalties, where Bristol City prevailed by 4-3. Burnley actually eventually lost to Manchester City, sadly. Manchester City were able to come back. Obviously, the star power told in the end against Burnley. Cardiff City 3, Newport County 0. Charlton Athletic lose to Liverpool. Fleetwood by a goal to 0. Fleetwood Town also beat Oxford United by the same scoreline. Gillingham 0. Leeds United 1 as well. Leicester City 1. Wolves 2. Wolves take a scalp as they beat Premier League Leicester City by 2-1. Leyton Orient 1. Port Vale 2. It ended in the end. West Ham with a 3-2 loss to Manchester United. Middlesbrough also beat Everton by the same scoreline. So Everton are now eliminated by a lower league side. Milton Keynes Dons heroics are from last season are not to be repeated as they go out to lower league side Bournemouth, I believe. So they got a taste of their own medicine from last season to this one, as lower league Portsmouth win at MK Dons by a goal to 0. Northampton 2, Notts County 0. Norwich 0, Sunderland 2. So Norwich are eliminated. Obviously they had Premier League side Sunderland to contend with. Sheffield Wednesday 2, Huddersfield 0. So that means that some of the Capital One Cup matches will look like this. The draw has been made. Carlisle and Spurs. Spurs will face a trip to Carlisle. Crystal Palace will face Middlesbrough at Selhurst Park. Hartlepool will face Bristol City. Leeds United have Brentwood. Manchester United have a seemingly simple match against Fleetwood Town, but you never know. Northampton have Arsenal. QPR are against Stoke City. Sunderland face Portsmouth. Swansea City face Blackburn Rovers. And Wolves will take on Newcastle United.